Alright, good day everyone, it's Gareth again from Watchable Gaming, and we're continuing our TimberBorn playthrough at our settlement of Pinkwater. Now last time we got dynamite production up and running and have begun to get chemical production up and running, though we don't have any workers at the moment because we have no population for it. We have 85 kids, so we're fine. We've got smelters working, so we're fine. And we've got 30 jobs outstanding. We've got, wow, a more than sufficiently large sized apartments blocked to house them all. Food may start to become a cropper, we must just keep an eye on that. We seem to be fine. And we started our mega dam project. Now the first thing we're going to want to do is just blow this area out. I was thinking of blowing this area out, and then I realized it's probably a really bad idea. Because some of the water crops here, where is it? Yeah, your cattails requires to be submerged in water. I just don't know what depth they're required to be submerged in water. So that will be interesting because this dam is going to be quite deep. Okay, first things first. We just want to clear this area of all plant life because we don't want it. Pine, junk, that can stay there. And then we're going to start, well, blowing this area to heck. Let's speed things up again. Get our guys just to clear this area out. And we've got to decide. Yeah, these buildings may actually be in the way. And I may not have actually left enough of a gap here for the dam, but we'll see as we go along. One of the options is, instead of building it here along the outside, and taking advantage of this one block depth, as I build it on the inside, but that's excess construction. I don't need excess construction. I can build it here and then just start clearing away some of these trees. Or maybe just in this corner I do it. Yeah, this is a bit too close, and this is going to be a problem. So I think we'll start on this side and then figure it out as we go along. Let's get the dam, or at least get the construction started. Yeah, probably. It's going to be the same height as this, so that's not going to be a big problem. Yeah, we'll extend the wall along the construction thing as we go along. I think we'll end up with a leak here, so I'm just going to seal that off. Oops. Don't need you. Yes. This, yeah, it's going to be quite a large amount of water captured here. We'll just build the road. Our guys are not going to be happy about this road because it's going to be difficult as heck for them to get to. Luckily these levees are just wood plank. They are just wood, right? Yeah, they're just wooden blocks. Sorry, wooden logs, so it's not going to be a big problem for us to build. Oops. And we'll probably have a walkway up on top of it. I think I've built this wrong? Yes, I have. Don't need that. But before we even consider flooding the area, we're just going to, for flip's sake. My bad, my bad, my bad. We're going to first blow out the base here, and then we'll consider our plans to flood it and how we'll have the dam. We'll have everything built before we start actually going too far with flooding the whole area. As exciting as that is. just going to build a road to go around this section. Tell me I'm not. Yeah, I did. Camera angle got me there. I don't want to build anything we don't need. This area is going to be a little bit of a problem. So for now, let's just get there, and then we'll see how we sort that out. It shouldn't be a big hiccup to actually sort out. It's just I didn't realize when I built it. Darn it. Sorry, camera angles again. I'll take care of it now. I'm not going to build this any further. I do want to get rid of this block. Yep. And I want to take a road. Just go all the way around. So this road is just going to help our guys get this built. They're not going to be happy about it, but there's nothing we can do about that. Oops. There we go. They'll get this built. Oh, they can't get to this tree. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. I built a flippin' wall in front of it. Fine, we'll just kill it later when, you know, we start flooding this whole area. Luckily, wood, not going to be a problem. We got plenty stockpiled here. We should have some auxiliary stockpiles somewhere. Those are planks. We have some auxiliary stockpiles, and we still have plenty of trees to chop down. And as our population increases, which it has, which means, are we making chemicals at long last? They've got bad water, they just don't have anyone working. Yeah, we are making it at long last. Excellent. And power requirements are maxed out. Excellent. And yes, I probably should put a district here, but that means building a whole new settlement and farms, and I found it very repetitive and awkward that I had to constantly rebuild every time I wanted to do anything. So for now, I'm not going to bother with that. But it does mean, since we are now producing chemicals, we can use the more powerful explosives when we build here. And see if we can't blow this hole like twice. We'll just stick with the test here, and we'll use the double explosive, and we'll just level this whole area around. This will make it very, very deep when it floods, and this will just get flooded over. It's just going to be this section that's going to be a bit of an annoyance. I built a bit too close here. Yeah, this is all just a little bit too close. Just a wee bit. So I'm going to have to see exactly what I do here. Oops. Gonna have to come across here and here, and then this is basically where the dam is going to be built so that we can flood this area as we need water, and then it's gonna have to go this way around. But that'll come later. First, let's get this built and blown this whole area open for us. Then we'll worry about dealing with the rest of the problems. Let's not have our haulers waste resources bringing it here all the time. They will use some of this to build here, hopefully, so... Yeah, this road is a little bit on the long side, but it's not going to be a problem. Alright, I don't actually have anyone planting trees in this area, so once it dies, it won't regrow, so we'll just have to tag it for our workers to pull out. And when they remove these plants, it'll just regrow naturally as the stuff spreads. Yeah, I really built all of this in the way. This is not in the way because we're going to go this way, but this is in the way. So what we're going to want to do is take a small warehouse? No, it's a medium warehouse. Just doesn't fit anywhere. Okay, how much is this? 190. This takes 90. So if we do this, we do this, and we do this, tag this as explosives. We prioritize building this, and then we say supply, and we want these to receive the supplies. And then they'll empty this one. Actually, we'll say empty this warehouse, and then they'll dump it all into these warehouses, and then I can demolish this one. And then we can consider, I'm not going to finish this bit because we need to gain access, we still need access to this area. But later on we'll probably have a access way here. Oops, those are the haulers. Come on, finish building this so they, darn it, they're going to take it all away just to bring it back. That was my mistake, because yeah, you see they're hauling it, there they go. Oops, they're going to bring it back here. Yeah, that thing can just drown and we'll blow this area apart and blow this area deeper. Not going to be a big problem. And we'll knock these three off and it'll start flooding this whole area. But we may need to clear some more trees here and create a few steps. I'll have to see how this works out. This one pump, I don't know if it's going to be enough. I really don't know if it's going to be enough. We may have to try... Where are they? It's underwater. May have to try some of these one-way valve pumps. Once we get it all built, we'll see if one will fit. Something maybe like this. We just start pumping water from this section this way. Then we can build several of them. We can build like 3 or something. Like here. And we have our dam above it. I'm not sure if that's going to work. Might work. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if that will work as part of the plan. As nice as this is, I don't think it's going to help us much. It just depends on how we use this water. If we're just going to use it to keep an emergency supply of water we can dump back into the system as we go along, it's not going to be a problem. It's really not going to be a problem. Get wood from here to build for this side. It's just this bit that's going to take a little while, I'm afraid. And we can finally get this mega dam project, well, not, yeah, it is a mega dam, which is the big dam project off the ground. Fortunately, the wind is blowing seeds from here to here, so we have plants growing where there really shouldn't be any plants growing, which is unfortunate. Right, we might as well get that done. Wrong setting, right setting. How can I get this road? Okay, they're not bothered. They're not going to get chopped up by the fan. As long as they don't, you know, stand up when they walk underneath it. That should work fine. And then we can see about clearing the trees from this side. And then, what kind of dam level do we need? Just a tier 3 should do it. Yeah, number 3 should do it to keep the water level sufficiently trapped. Oh goody, a drought's approaching. It's still a little way away. Unfortunately, our dam is nowhere near complete. So that's still going to take a little time. Here, because we've got water there, we've got explosive there, we should be good. We can just blow this and that'll give us our, that should equal this depth. Guys, they're going quite well. It's still quite a project and we haven't even finished this end of the project. Have to clear all these trees out. I'm gonna probably have to relocate our wood gardeners or something. We'll have to just see if we. It depends how big of an area this will irrigate. We may get lucky and it could irrigate an area big enough that it'll actually be of practical use for us. I don't know yet. We'll just have to wait and see. Normally, the deeper the hole, the larger the irrigation effect. I'm assuming it's got something to do with groundwater seeping, you know, underground. You can cover a larger area. And here I'm going to probably want to plant level 2 explosives. This is 2 blocks, right? Yeah, it's 2 blocks. Just clear this section and this will clear my industrial area for when I actually start going more further into industrial. Right now we're focusing on the dam. We've got all the components we need to make the dam. We just need to wait a bit and then we can start unlocking the other technologies like, well, we don't need that yet. We still need to unlock the mine. We might as well unlock it now. We've got 32,000 units of research. But we still need to make paper, which means we need logs. What else? We've got a tapas shack. Power science, we still need to make robots and refineries. And well-being, we haven't unlocked everything yet. We haven't unlocked any of the decoration and we haven't done any of the monuments. I do have trains, but I'm not going to use them on this map, unfortunately. If it was a bigger map, trains would be more practical, but here it's fine. For now, our workers can just focus on getting the dam built. And then we just got to see about clearing. Yeah, this is no fun. I didn't realize I was actually building myself into such a, well, trap on this side. Let me guess, I forgot to authorize them to chop down these, chop down these. Going to change these trees here to pines. It's we're going to lose quite a few pines when I finish this section, I'm afraid. Okay, I'll fix that error I saw now. Just give me a moment. I just want to get this done. Because of the high speed of growth here, it's a bit of a problem. Okay, and to solve this problem just means we'll build our primary road. That way, as they build this dam, if we run into sections where they don't finish those sections, they can still get to them. Yeah, it does not like this pathing. I am significantly pushing my luck with this pathing, unfortunately. Which is part of the way they designed this game, but as I said, I am not a very big fan of the, of the district system in this game. Because each district is isolated. Now, yes, you could probably ship in the resources you need. Have one area district as a farming district, another area as a production district, and your last area as a living district, but it doesn't quite work that way. Each district has to have a set population, which is a bit annoying. Okay, in a few minutes' time, I will be raising up this to trap all the water within our area so we can survive the drought, which will probably come up dry again, but that's fine for the start. Should not be a big problem. Voila, the drought has begun. It'll last 5 days, which means this is going to come up dry. But all our water storage facilities are full. This one is almost full. These are full. That is full. We do not have a water problem. We have 6,100 kilograms, which means 6,100 liters, or 6.1 tons of water. I don't think we're going to have a problem. For now, I'm just getting what I can out of this before I have to, tear it down. But we're getting there. Slowly and surely, we are getting there. I haven't got enough workers. I've got plenty of guys outstanding, so do I want to add another group of workers? Problem is, I think this takes up more. No, it does take up 3 blocks. Okay. add another group of worker blocks, and then I'll worry about the rest later. And I'll add some more of these structures. Just so I really want to get as much as we're going. We still got plenty because it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 8. 8 and 8. So 8 times 3. I'm afraid I'm not that great at mathematics. I'm sorry. I've grown too used to the advantage of having a calculator. We got 24 workers. That should have come out as flipping ring a bell when I hit 12, but oh well, doesn't matter. So I'm going to increase that again. Actually, I would love to build more of this, but I'll build it here, I think. Let's get this done so I can get my workers up and running. Yeah, eventually this whole area is going to be... I know it's green, and you shouldn't actually build in this game. Wherever greenery is, you shouldn't build, because that's trees, that's plants, that's where you get your resources. That's food. But in this particular case, it doesn't matter, because I can level this whole area to become forest. This whole area should become forest. This whole area is going to become something I can use. It shouldn't be a big problem as far as food production goes, and we're still doing fairly okay with food production, so that's not going to be a big hiccup for me. So let's get this buildings done and get some of these 77 guys I've got lying around working on something I can use them for. There was something in one of the mods I got. Where was it? Okay, it was under pathfinding. Tunnels. Here it is. Allows beavers to pass through the levees, but can have solid structures built on top. Only problem is, it's 3 blocks wide. Darn it. It won't fit here, because it'll block here, block here. I didn't realize it would be quite that big, but that would have been perfect for here. Oh well, that's, well, a useful mod, it's in the wrong place. Okay, what is our water actually doing? Still fine. We can pause this thing. So we're just pumping water out we can actually use, and it can just, you know, go into standby mode or whatever. This is where having a small floodgate here would have helped, but it's not going to be a problem. My guys are doing pretty well as far as constructing this thing is concerned. They're not happy with the distance they need to travel, but luckily at least the game lets them travel that distance. So if it didn't, it would be a problem. What about wood? We're still getting it, but not as much as I would have liked. We're really eating into our wood supplies here. This is going to be slowly chewed up as well. Okay, for now, both of you can just empty. We don't need supplies here. We need them closer to home where we can use them. Yeah, this is going to chew up a lot of resources. I could start chewing into this area. I'm going to need to remove it anyway later on, so that's not going to be a big problem. So let's do that. Let's start chewing into this area. Wrong thing. Hang on a second. This is going to be annoying. This needs to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. We'll once again prioritize this area of everything else. So as my work is needed, they can clear this area, and then we'll have 4 lumberjacks and 2 health station, and they can just start tearing this place apart. Cutting trees. Do. Okay, get to it. Hop to it, hop to it, hop to it. This will also bring a supply of lumber closer. Actually, how much of this has been built? Nothing, thank goodness. Yeah, slight oopsie there. I want to rotate it like this. So we can have 2 lumber piles right here. Later on they can help us strip this area of resources as well, so that's not going to be a problem. The whole long-term plan is this whole area is going to become farmland. Along this outer edge, this whole area will become farmland, hopefully. And then we'll have our water-based farming on the inside. Our aquatic plants on the inside. That is the hopeful outcome. It's shallow enough they can walk. Well, that's terrifying. Got enough explosives and chemicals stored. Starting to stockpile more here. Perfect. Luckily, even when the tide is down... Oops, let me just save while I'm thinking about it. Even with the tide down, this area is now deep enough that it's really not going to be a problem for us. What is the maximum depth you guys can do? Depth 2, so okay, they're just barely starting to get below safe depth, unfortunately. But once again, like I said, it's not a big problem. We have the supplies we need. We just need the workers to get to work doing it. Bonk. Bonk. Excellent. I can start stockpiling right here. Just going to speed up our ability to harvest these trees quite quickly. Even though 4 guys is not a lot, these trees, I think they only provide 1 log each. So yeah, they can really start chewing into this forest for us. And it'll put more resources for these guys closer to home. So they can get easier access to lumber for construction. Logs for construction. This whole area is dried out. We've completely removed, but it doesn't matter. It's less than half a day and the water will be back. And we've got plenty to keep our beavers fine. The plants aren't going to die anytime soon. We may lose some potatoes. No, we won't even lose potatoes. So this is awesome. And then I just need to go here. I can set this back to that. And then when the water floods back in, hunky-dory we will be. I wonder... give me a pathing. Take me to here. Give me explosives. Let's just prioritize this high. Right, keep forgetting. This game is very much a level game when it comes to prioritization. Right, okay, this pump can return to normal operations. We're going to just grab some of this explosives, and they can just come here, quickly grab and bring here, and we're going to make this little hole a little deeper. This will also tell me whether we can actually blow 3 deep down, or is it just 2 like I think it is. A bit of a waste of chemicals, but it's not a big hiccup. There they go. Assuming this is like, it says 2 sticks of dynamite per 1 stick of dynamite, so I think a core stick of dynamite and the others may be cylinders filled with chemicals. I don't know. Okay, let's slow this down and see what happens. Fire in the hole. And it only blew, oh no, it blew 3 deep. Okay. 1. We're equal level here. So, okay, yeah, blew 3 deep. Okay, that's perfect. We can make our water hole here much deeper than I gave myself credit for. It's going to take a little while to fill up, but it's not going to be a problem. And we'll just see. It should actually expand the whole area that's being, what's it, fertilized? No. Irrigated. There's the word I was looking for. Irrigated. Okay, back to high-speed work. Alright, we're going to need way more explosives here. So all of this is going to be blown 3 deep. Except for an initial path here, we'll just blow a step style. Well, we'll see how we'll do it. We'll just plant 3 everywhere. And plant ones here, so... Let's just do that quick while I'm thinking about it. So, 1, 1... Okay, it didn't like me giving that command. I am pushing what this game likes to have, the number of items on the map. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's freezing every time I put down the explosives. So it could probably be only so many commands I'm permitted to give. I don't know. It just may not be happy with the way I'm playing. Doesn't matter. As long as we got our boomsticks planted, I really don't care. We'll see how much the beavers can actually build. Worst comes to worst, I may have to plan around some pathing issues, but it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we're gonna make one hell of a bang. And the dam's coming along smashingly, and then we'll tear this area down and we'll focus on it and clear this bit. Yeah, right now we have a wood shortage. We don't actually have a lot of wood. I just want to check. Is this area set? Okay, I missed some areas. How much of the irrigated land is now irrigated? Okay, it looks like it went up a little bit. I'm not quite sure. We'll see a better effect here. Oh, here you can see it's actually spread quite a bit on this side. But I'm not sure if that's a side effect of this or a side effect of this. Because it didn't go this far initially. It's now come all the way here, so we'll have to wait and see. That is a lot of explosives. I wish it would tell me how much explosives. I wish I could highlight the whole area and it'll say, okay, you got to destroy like 100 sticks of dynamite. Will it? No, it won't. Oh well. I could probably do the math, but I'm not going to. This area is reflooding. Excellent. Oh, did I go one too high here? Oh no, I just kept it level with the land. That's why. We probably could build another dam here, but I don't see the point in doing so, so. This is fine the way it is. We still have enough wood. It'll take a little while because each of these take 12, but it's not a problem. Yeah, cut it all down. Definitely getting there. Hopefully this area can become irrigated. I don't know. We do have a major supply of pine trees right here. Do we move this tapis shack to here? We build the tapis shacks up here. We build a road here, and then they can get the pine juices here instead. It could be a good approach. That way we don't actually have to worry about that side, like, at all. Okay, let's build the road first so we can actually see what we're building around. We'd also build better storage capacity for the compound. Okay, this is going to be fun. I don't know if they can get here. They should be able to. Wrong height again. We can build a road that goes right into this, and then they have this whole pine forest to get what they need, and we don't have to worry about... I don't have to worry about the other one whatsoever. I mean, it grew a completely natural and virtually unlimited source of pine syrup. What's it called? Pine resin. So yeah, that makes sense. Let's just use it. Just hoping they can get to this tree. They should... darn it. Too far from the district, it cannot be reached. Why? Because it's all one level too low. Fine. Somebody give me some explosives. Maximize priority. Get that done. And we'll just build our little path there in between the two rocks. And then I'm going to move the resources from here. I'm going to demolish these tapis shacks, and I'll just clear this area, and these pines can be for chopping down. And then we can build our dam here, and then we'll put trees for wood harvest in this area. Fire in the hole. May even be able to put the tapis shacks down here and this storage up top. That could be a great idea. Again with the heights with this game, it can be a little annoying when they do that. But this is just going to take a little bit because my beavers actually have to get down there to do something about it. Just got to keep an eye on these tree clearers. We want to build the path, and we want to cut the path into the middle of the thing. We'll put the tapis shacks here, and the storage for the tapis shacks here. This time we'll go... we want this type of storage, right? Yeah, we do. It's going to be built roughly here, on this corner. Is that too big? That should be fine. I mean, 30,000 should be plenty. Mark there. Delete that. Pause for a second. Should be 3 blocks in if memory serves. No, it's 4 blocks in. Okay. Okay, that'll give us path for our tapper shacks. We'll build quite a few, I think. Game is starting to get annoyed with my production, with what I'm doing. It's starting to get a bit fed up with me. It's only because I've placed so many objects. You'll notice it'll run much smoother if I slowed the game down, but it's not a big problem. May have to go one more forward. Oh dear. I think I have to go one more day deeper here. Yeah, it actually needs to go there. Alright. Luckily the logs for this, sorry, the planks for this are right here. Logs are, oh, excuse me, right there. Yeah, it builds basically like this. Now, supposedly you can build more of these on top of one another. It's just, every time I've tried, it's not worked. Every time I've tried, it's not worked. If I built the right structure here. Yes, pine, resin, there it is. Okay, let's get these tapper shacks and stuff built. That way I can begin dismantling this thing. Oops, sorry, I paused it. I didn't realize I paused it. Oops, no. Come on, tree choppers, focus on clearing this area for me, please. Does mean we get a delay here, but it's not a big problem. We've got easy access to a fairly large area. Tapper shack, the closest for us there's plenty of pines. Pines are not going to be a problem. How'd that tree get to the middle of the building already? That was damn fast. Chop all these trees down and then we'll sort them out. Okay, just logs are outstanding, but we'll get there in a minute. Dam right to here. Seems the area has become a bit more irrigated because there's now just that little bit bigger area that these people can wander around. So it does seem to be working if you make a watering hole deep enough. So we'll see what goes. Just gonna have to plant another group of ones here because we're blowing this hole 4 deep, not 3 deep. Fine stuff if we're not really using that much, so. Covered goods, perfect. So there is resin in the pile. Works for me. Get it cleared. Get it dumped in here. Worst comes to worst, we'll clear these pine trees manually. We'll see how that goes. But wood is now not a problem. We've got tons of natural growing pines for pine syrups, pine resin. There's the word I was looking for. So that's not going to be a problem. Got a ginormous storage facility for it. So once again, not a problem. The main drawback is, as I've said, I've tried, supposedly, according to the modder, you can build on top, but it's not worked. It shows green, and it shows a connection, but it just doesn't work, and I don't know why. He shows in the mod pictures him building multiple of these buildings, one on top of the other. But it doesn't seem to work for me, so I'll just have to go with a single giga structure rather than multiple, unfortunately. Once this dam is finished to this part, I'll see about if these trees are still annoying me, I'll clear them. Which they will be, unfortunately. But for now they can grow, and we can chop them down, and we can use them to build the very thing that will destroy them. Alright, I just had to quickly go do something, so I let these guys just run around, and as you can see they got a little bit more of the dam finished, so it's going to be a little disconcerting. You'll blink and half the dam is built. Kind of works, but then again, so be it. And now they're already working on this part, but they haven't planted any explosives yet, unfortunately. I wonder... I should make some more choppers here. Now these each give one, so they're not actually of any value to increase the amount of guys I've got running back and forth. Okay, so what I need to do now... Drought, once again, not a problem. And it will be majorly not a problem when we finally get this dam fully finished. Because this will act as a reservoir, and then when we need water we can just pop the gates and let the water out. Easy. Some of them are already planting bombs. Oh, they're preparing to plant bombs. I don't know what he was doing. There's still some wood reserve here, so we once again do not have a problem with wood production. We just gotta get them to clear this area. Have they cleared this area? No, they haven't touched it yet. This is actually a problem. I should authorize them to do that. Me and this attack angles. Height angles again. These guys just gotta focus on knocking down these trees. Yeah, I'm basically going to knock these three out, and I'm going to just put standard dams so it can slowly flow out. That way we'll build up a reservoir here that'll keep filling up this section, but we'll worry about that later. That's not it. Let's try and get the dam at least finished first. And then we got to start blowing holes in things. Nice and quick, and this can expand. It's probably going to die with the next drought, but so be it. Okay, I've already started planting bombs. That's fine. Technically you would not do this in real life, but luckily I don't have to worry about my guys accidentally, you know, being killed in a bombastic explosion of unknown organ. Unknown condition. I'm probably gonna have to extend this road so these guys can get to this whole area. Quite a bit, I suspect. Fine, let's do that. We could just remove the road when we're ready to, you know, plant the bombs. Set off the explosions. Oops, I didn't need to remove that road. Sorry, that bomb. That bomb could have stayed. My bad. Prioritize this clearing activity, please. So we can start actually finishing this project. I want the outside finished so they can start on the inside. Forgot I actually wanted to build something like this, but I don't want the last one. Yeah. Actually, it looks pretty damn weird with this not here, so we'll just do it. Always too quick with these damn trees. Why'd you do that? Oh, for flip's sake. Sometimes I don't like the fact that you always have to press escape to cancel what you're building, or if you don't click the right mouse button properly, it'll get stuck. Yep, that should be more than deep enough for our plans. More than deep enough. Finally, our semi-mega dam is built. Well, they actually got a lot of these explosives in place. Oh, goody. A drought. I forgot that was coming. This one's going to be a bit long, so we want that done like that. We want to pause that for now. If we were pumping water into the system, maybe, just to keep this section flooded, but the rest we don't need, so it's fine. Another option would be to automate this, would be to... where would be the easiest place to do it? Here probably is the shortest route. And I just want... I don't actually need this structure anymore, and I don't need this structure anymore. Now I'll just put a little walkway, and then the water will flow from here straight into here, and it's not going to be, and it'll be basically an automated filling station that I don't have to worry about anymore, which would be quite nice. Okay, they're focusing on building the explosives. I don't actually want them to do that. Focus on getting the dam built first. Let's get that finished and done. I'm just not sure if they can get to these sections of the dam. We'll have to see how that works out. May just have to put scaffolding here in front so they can jump off and run across. It'll look a bit weird, but or scaffolding just behind would probably be the easiest actually. Almost strip this out, which is fine. Then we'll start stripping this out. Let's get this built first before they completely block access. So, actually, low priority that. Finish this structure, and then we'll move over as they go along. Okay, we may just have to put a path for them. Then I want them to build this structure. Okay, they can actually reach it from this side, so we don't need to worry about building scaffolding, which is nice. So they can finish this thing first. That'll get our dam working up, and that'll get the sluice gates working. Can they not reach here now? No, they said they can, so it shouldn't be a problem. Goody, boomsticks are in place. Delete this section of road. Yes, I know you lose access, my bad. Put boomstick. Maximize priority of boomstick. I can reach it from here. Okay, I really actually didn't have to worry about any of this. My bad. Is Boomstick built? Boomstick is not built yet, but it should be on its way. And it doesn't matter the workers can't get here, that gives the chance for the trees to regrow. We may find ourselves running a bit dry on water in a little bit. But we've got enough stockpiled, we still have enough food stockpiled, so that's not going to be a big problem. But, oh right, only one beaver can work on a piece of material at a time, so they're just going to keep complaining until it's all gone. Then they'll stop complaining. That should be fine. Assuming, okay, still gotta just clean out that last two bits. And then we can move them over to the other side, and then we'll see about building a mine. But I think a mine... Okay, yeah, it requires treated logs and gears every so many minutes. Do we actually have a storage space for treated logs? Yeah, we do. We have treated planks. Okay, that's not going to be a problem. Let's get this finished though first, because this is the primary objective, if you will. For now we'll have the floodgates fully closed, because we don't actually need them to do much else. And then yeah, we'll probably have some scaffolding come off here to go here. This whole road section will disappear. Once again, we are low on wood. Planks we've got. Planks aren't a problem. Oh, they just gotta finish these structures. This is going to be a fairly deep reservoir with plenty of water storage. I do mean plenty of water storage. Yeah, I'm not going to blow this up because we kind of still need access to this whole area. And I'd like one very spectacular explosion. Thank you very much. As soon as they finish this, we'll delete this to here and we'll plant the rest of the booming charges. Come on, you guys should have someone free to just come and do this quick. Oh, they're stripping the resources from here. Okay. There goes all my water. 3.7 days still to go. Ouch. There he is. There he is. And it's actually draining into this section, which is a slight oops. Okay, hang on, I don't want this. No, I don't actually have a choice. Because I don't think this area gets deep enough, so I'll just have to let it fill and maintain its depth naturally, rather than... Okay, you guys finally finished. Okay. Back into the workforce you go. Well, sorry, back into the unemployment line you go. We wait for these guys to finish, but we've got enough spare metal there, it's not going to be a problem. Okay, the dam is done. Its only interest now is the explosives. Excellent. Let's leave that road as is. Get that done. Yeah, it's going to be pretty damn deep. Once we get it done, it's going to fill up quite nicely. And the guys can get the stuff they need right there, so now they can just focus on this. So this is actually going to be quite a deep dam. Which is why I don't know how well this area is going to become green. We'll have to see. Only reason this whole area is still fertile is we've got water here and we've got water here. That's it. But it's keeping my plants, well, my potatoes at least alive, so my guys can't starve to death now. This area is now will be equal to this, so that's not a problem. I don't need to have guys running back and forth pumping water. Excellent. Most of this area is dried up though. And we've got tons of resin. I hate to be the person who has to deal with that box. I had enough trouble with pine resin as a kid. When you would play and you put your hand on the tree and it gets like, ugh, stuck all over your fingers. And soap would not get this stuff off. It wouldn't get it off. No wonder flippin' pine resin was used in the manufacture. I think it's turpentine? A natural rubber? I'm not sure. I know there was I think it was a turpentine that they used to use pine resin in the manufacturing of. I can't quite remember right now. Just check time quick. Yeah. Basically, we've already hit our 1 hour mark, but we managed to get the dam finished, so that's wonderful. And next episode, hopefully we can blow this whole area open and start flooding it, which would be awesome. But we'll see how it goes. I hope you've all enjoyed. This is Gareth from Watchable Gaming. Out.